Previously on Our Curious Georgia. We have disabled comments on tens of millions of videos that include minors.
Yes, more monkeys jumping up.
Yes, more. The taxi drives away. I look at Jazz, I'm like, where's our computer bag?
And now, Lay, that's mine!
Hey guys, really quick, I think we just wanted to give people sort of a reintroduction of who we are, reintroduction like uber super fast summary, because many of you know sort of why we're here and who we are and how this all came about, but also many of you are new and don't know. So basically, in 2016, Sean lost his job when George was about 3 months old. We ended up taking that opportunity and just being like, you know what, like let's look at this as sort of a blessing in disguise and just go. Like, let's just up and leave. Let's just sell our things, get rid of what we have for the most part anyway, and take George and let's just go. We actually didn't have any idea what we were gonna do. Of course, we're like, we can teach English, we can do this. Like, so she was 11 months old when we left and we went straight to Vietnam. We ended up being in Vietnam for the better part of a year and a half. In between, we took trips to like Hong Kong and Malaysia and Bali and Thailand. Towards the end of that year, George decided she needed a little sibling and we agreed. The first 3 months of my pregnancy with Lake, we were in Vietnam and then we went home in May. We had Lake in August, and then in October of last year we left Canada again. So we went straight to Thailand this time and we've been there ever since. So we left Canada again when Lake was 2 months old and now she's 7 months old today actually, or yesterday she was 7 months old. So that's an uber brief summary of sort of where it began, how it began. Of course there's many things in between, and if you look at our channel, I mean, it's called Our Curious Georgia, and of course that's because we have a little girl named Georgia, but now we also have Lake, and it's sort of like many people are like, well, what's your channel going to be called now? And so I think we're going to stick with Georgia, but we also have a baby Lake now, just in case that helps everybody know, like, hey, what are you even doing? Where are you? Like, who are you people? But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and okay, now for the rest of the video. See you later.
Okay, so normally we do like a cinematic sort of house tour with you guys with all the other properties. But this time I thought we'd do something a little bit more different, a little bit more fun, and have Jazz do it with you. And baby Lake, right?
Yeah.
So we'll show you more in detail this place, rather than just kind of like clips, and explain kind of like what came with the house, maybe a little bit how we found it and how much that you've fallen in love with it.
Yeah, and like how much I think that anybody who comes to Koh Phangan should live in this house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A gem. Okay, so let's start from right here.
How about that cool Jeep that we have for the night first?
This is our little loaner that we got yesterday because ours is in the shop, but look at that. That's cool. Like when I think of an island mobile, like that's what I'd want to have.
Okay, so first off, we found this house because literally we were staying at that house right there. For the
that
first
mint green one there. We sat on our porch, looked through these bamboo trees at this and said, hey, that's kind of nice. So we went and talked to the renters at the time.
And they had actually had friends staying after they were leaving. So we're like, oh, it's out of commission. We're not going to be able to do it. Long story short, their friends ended up not taking this spot. So we were like, oh yeah, this is perfect. And the reason I think we really loved it, number one, is because we love this area. It's so quiet. We're actually I don't know, it's like a 9-minute walk to the beach, like a 5-minute walk to town, super close. And this yard, we're like, oh, this is totally gold. No traffic comes up here.
Yeah.
And again, we'd stayed here for 6 weeks, so we had a really good feel for the area. And so we were literally so happy when...
There is nothing, it's just that leads up to the mountain and jungle in behind. This is the only 2 neighbors that we have.
And George lives outside in this yard, doesn't she? She adventures.
She wakes up at 6:30 a.m., open the sliding doors, and she's outside.
Sometimes it's not even light out, and the mosquitoes are too bad first thing, so I'm like, we have to wait till these mosquitoes relax. Sean and Georgie's little friend made a fire pit. We've had one fire, and the girls were like, it's so hot.
Where should we put it?
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to... I like to move it, move it. I like to move it.
Do you want to take a break?
Yeah.
Want to take a little break? Okay, get some water. Okay, Georgie. It's burning those. That's going to be hot. There we go. Pineapple, Georgia.
What?
We got pineapple.
Yeah.
How's that? If it's a little too hot, you can come away. It's okay. They have
This
a
is her
little swing.
little tree swing.
Let's go in the kitchen route first.
Should we show them the garage?
Oh yeah, the
Fixed
garage.
it up. If you got a scooter, just right in there, but
Keep it from the snow.
yeah.
Okay, so there's two entrances. One, you go in there for the main one, or here's the kitchen entrance. Actually, we'll go in the main one first. Lake's in dire need of a nap, so she's gonna hopefully be passing out soon. Our little balcony, and over there we have Georgie's pool, which she's
Perfect,
used like
right?
4 times since Christmas. But
Those were the first 4 days we got here.
yeah, but it's actually so hot out right now. We used it yesterday because it's getting too hot to breathe.
So this is a continued walkway, patio here, and then this would enter into the 3rd bedroom.
Which will show you from the inside.
Yeah.
Come in. Living room. So when you rent a place, 90% of the time it's completely furnished. So everything that you see here came out, like without, the mess didn't come, and like the papers and like the personal items, but all the furniture. So keep that in mind when you're renting, which is so awesome. Most comfy couch on earth, I think. Hey, Sean?
Comfy, yes.
Okay. Kitchen, super dirty glass table, but that's okay. Lots of windows, which is really awesome. And then you sort of walk down into the kitchen, like little steps everywhere. And then the little kitchen, this was the door on the outside I said leads into the kitchen. You can see the little fire pit there.
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome little balcony.
So everything came in this
Yeah.
kitchen, right? We
All the
only bought
appliances.
the blender.
We bought a blender, yeah. I think some places are different, like here we have one propane burner and it came with all the appliances and like pots and pans and stuff, but some things were missing, like we don't have a toaster, we had to buy a blender, which is all easy stuff to get. And I mean, if you're only here temporarily, it doesn't really matter, but if you're here, if those are things you use all the time, you'll probably just grab one. And then this fridge,
This is kind of
it's a smaller fridge.
yeah.
But it's okay because honestly we shop all the time. And then this is a bathroom. It's sort of weird how the house is laid out because all the bedrooms are over there and there's a master bedroom which you'll see. But the other 2 bedrooms, this would realistically be their bathroom. So it's just like a little shower, toilet.
Typical Thai style. Shower, right
All
on
in
the
one.
toilet.
Yeah. So this is the master bedroom. So big bed. Yeah, bed come with it. The wardrobe, the bookshelf, everything that you see is here.
We just bought that hamper.
We bought the hamper, yeah, don't mind the mess. And the not folded clothes. I don't really... Okay. Lake's work was finished for the day. Okay, now we have to whisper because she's sleeping right there. Here's just the bathroom. Georgie and Lake's bathtub down there. So you go down the hallway, and this is Georgie's little playroom, I guess. And the mattress was in here, which has actually been really gold for us, like when we're
So she
putting
being on the ground.
Yeah,
Not having a bed.
yeah. So like, of course, all the toys and stuff weren't here. It's like another room, the second room, I guess. You go out, and then this is like the 3rd and final room. It's really big, actually.
This we call this the basement.
It has like another huge, like king-size bed, pool view room. You jump right in from your
Infinity
window.
pool right here
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
jungle.
Yeah.
It's like we're back in Bali.
Yeah.
I like to call this little wall like the wall of inspiration. So before us, there was a Romanian couple that lived here. Probably what, early 20s?
Yeah.
Mid 20s
No,
maybe?
it's late 20s.
Late 20s, I'm way off. But they must have like just gone balls to the walls and wrote like so
Literally.
many quotes up here of like travel and like live life to the fullest. We came in here like, did you guys put this here for us? Like,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is the best wallpaper you could have.
Took
And
a
George
crayon
got into
to
it down there.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep doing whatever you're doing. Go live. Do more of what makes you happy. I like them. They're cool. She's pretty or he, I don't know who did this, but this is pretty good. Hey? Like this little drawing they made?
In case you wake up in the night and you're feeling lost.
Yeah, yes, Amsterdam.
Yeah.
North, okay. Yeah, like this house is like kind of, we so lucked out getting this place because we scoured this island for
Yeah.
how long?
Long time, and this was like our ideal spot.
Yeah.
We didn't even realize it living next door, other than we're like, man, that yard would be sweet.
Yeah.
And
We weren't looking for a 3-bedroom, like we didn't want that. This is kind of overkill in a sense, but comparing the cost of this to what we were seeing out in the village here, you're getting the same price for a 1-bedroom.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it was like, well, that doesn't, why would we do that?
Yard, for example.
And it was high season when we were looking, so everything's inflated.
And I think the super important to us was to be walkable or close to the beach, for example. And this, like I said, is about maybe 10-minute walk to the beach.
Yeah.
Super easy and super close to everything.
Yeah.
We still walk there almost every day.
But I like this sort of isolation too, that it's like in the jungle, right?
Yeah.
It's like away from it all, but
there's no traffic up here at all.
no. You don't hear a thing. You hear the birds. So this is it. This is the house that we've been staying in for 3 months. We love it.
And would super recommend it to anybody.
Yeah.
If you guys are coming to Koh Phangan
Yeah.
next bit and need a wicked house to stay in.
Yeah, spread the word because it's available soon.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to do a video because you guys, when we got back to Thailand, a lot of people asked us to do a video on rental properties in Chiang Mai, like how we found our rental spots, what was the process, but like we're not super knowledgeable as far as Chiang Mai goes. It's kind of all the same, like how we do it, but I thought we've been here long enough now, we feel pretty confident here. Maybe we'll do a video showing exactly how we found this place, the steps that we took to get here, who we spoke to, how it all unfolded. So let us know if that would be interesting to you guys to see how we sort of find our rental properties. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that house tour. I'm just in the kitchen right now. We're prepping all the food here. You can see we've cut up some veggies. We got some vegan shish kebabs on the go because we're doing a family barbecue. Not here, we're going to an island just off Koh Phangan. There's nobody lives there. It's just like this remote island that you can take taxi boats to. It's a secluded beach, and we're gonna set up shop there, have like a big picnic. We're gonna bring charcoal and fire, swim with all the kids because there's so many families going. One of the coolest things, probably the best thing about this island, is how many families actually live here, and we've gotten to know quite a few of them. So we meet up randomly, but maybe every weekend or every other week. And today we're going to do that. So we said we're gonna bring shish kebabs. We're gonna do like a vegan pesto pasta. We just love it so much. But I had a helper. She was helping me chop and do the skewers, but she's outside now. Her little friend, Matea from Russia. This is George's identical twin, okay?
And
my little minions are at work now.
I did onion right there.
Good job.
Make them a little bit spaced out, Georgie, and then that one's finished.
Look at this batch. Put that one there, right on. And we got a little peanut sauce on the go too. Homemade peanut sauce, okay. You wanna see it?
It's looking good. Show me.
Is it looking good? Okay, we are finished. We just did a little homemade rub, marinade to throw on here, and should be good to go. Fire these up. Hey kiddos, ready to go? Oh, nice shorts. Hello, nudie booty. Hello, nudie booty.
Hey, you're a nudie booty.
Nudie booty booty. Okay, let's go. Can you pack it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I'll put my scissors in my backpack so the airport guys don't take it away, okay?
Like last time, right? Yeah, they did take your scissors away.
Yeah. I'm gonna pack it up, okay?
Perfect. Is that what for today?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you putting in it?
My toys, so I don't lose them.
It's a little bit shaky because this girl is grabbing onto the camera. Excuse me, Lake. Did you get it? And your mask? You want to bring both?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We're all
I
set.
can't forget my mask.
Never.
Let's go, my baby.
You ready to go island hopping?
Yeah!
Yoo-hoo! Let's go to the secret lagoon. Show me where it is. Let's go.
Right there.
Right there. Wow, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful, eh? This is incredible. Yeah.
Look at you, George. You're looking great.
I have goggles so I can stay under the water.
Do you want to go in first? Okay, show me. You go in and show me and tell me how cold it is. Okay. Done.
I think I was actually.
Good thing we got these today, eh?
Lake.
Lake, are you having fun? Lake, are you having fun, sweetie? Yeah.
Are you exfoliating my leg?
No, I'm making it sandy.
I don't.
Is it too French to be known?
Jody, this feels like we're on a deserted island right now, doesn't it? It's like Gilligan's Island. Sawadee Cup. Look at the little boats we're gonna take home. Jody, did you have fun today? Why did you have so much fun?
Because I like this little river
This little river right here?
to the ocean.
Did you have fun with all the kids in the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. And then I guess we're gonna go home soon. What do you think?
Are they gonna go for a visit to our home?
Not tonight, but another day they will. Do you want them to? Do you want Gabe to come over? And Tobin? Okay, deal.
Lake,
Can you tell it's vibrant?
Lake, what are you doing, baby? What are you doing? Right.
Everybody hold hands. Everybody, can everybody kiss? Kiss.
You guys kiss?
Hey guys, so I'm back again, and I just wanted to answer a couple questions for a little Q&A this week. Okay, let's get to it. So the first one is from Hannah Calcutt. She asks, do you co-sleep with your little one, or do you take a travel cot with you? We co-sleep with both of them and have always done so, but I know there's loads of travel cots that you can get. So many people carry them with you. I can't think of brands right off the top of my head because I've never seriously looked into one. But yeah, it would be completely up to you. And even some places like our accommodation in Malaysia, for example, I don't know, for whatever reason, there's 2 big bedrooms and he had like, what size? Probably not single bed size, maybe like a little bit bigger than a crib mattress. He had like 5 of them just against the wall with sheets on them. So we actually brought one into our room and laid it beside our bed, and George slept beside us for the first time, which was, she actually had a really good sleep. I mean, she ended up crawling in, but those are like just some other things to think about in terms of like when you are using Airbnbs and stuff, oftentimes they have the option for a cot, or this guy just had loads of cool mattresses. Yeah, I hope that sort of helps. Okay, the next question from Gidzia. So that previous question was from YouTube and this one's from Instagram. My daughter had a runny nose and cough not a long time ago, and first thing I thought was if you have any problems like this in a warm country. I thought maybe you can share some tips on how to stay healthy and travel with 2 kids. I don't really have like any tips. What I would say generally, which is probably what most people say, is I think just sleep and eating really well. They're also vegan, so I mean, I would assume their kids probably eat quite well, but George doesn't get sick too often. It's funny because she's had a fever this week coincidentally, but when she does, she gets a fever and she fights it really good, but she doesn't get sick too often. And traveling, I don't know, I don't really have any tips because we don't have like crazy experiences or stories to tell about it. We have like, we travel with like essential oils and we like use those when we feel like something's coming on, or maybe when there is a bug going around. She eats super healthy, drinks a ton of water, or when I do feel like maybe she is going to come down with something, or she's had a few late nights and not a lot of sleep, I honestly just focus on for a couple of days on just her sleep, because as we know, like when you're really tired and run down, your immune system is a lot weaker than normal. So sleep and eating well, which sounds super lame, but that's the key. I really think so. I think when you're actually traveling, like I don't know if you remember, but when we came to Thailand, for example, we just did it all the way through. We came straight from Canada to Chiang Mai. We could have stopped like a few hours earlier and going back. I think we both wish we had done so. The kids didn't get sick at all, but those sorts of examples, I would not push it and rest when you can. I would just focus your schedule around what would work best for your kids when you are traveling in terms of sleep, etc. I know every kid's different too. Like, yeah, George is like super adaptable, so she can sleep on the plane and stuff, but there is always like a point where it's just enough, you know? And I think you should just focus on those when you're traveling to avoid their immune system just sort of being run down, and sort of give them some rest time and yourself too. It's, again, sort of lame, but I honestly, that's what it is. So I think that's it. I think I'll wrap this up because this will be a video on its own pretty soon. But okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.